Hey everyone, Monday evening weather for Weather Geeks time here on the 23rd of November. It's been exactly 7 months since we've had a high temperature as cold as we did today, 37 degrees. That's all we can manage today. So a fairly rare day in this sea of warmth that we've had so far this autumn season. But don't worry, the warm air is coming back. Start out this evening with a time-lapse video from our weather camera on 422 in Niles. This is right across the street from the Eastwood Mall. I believe it's the Olive Garden parking lot is just to my left. We had some sunshine all morning. Then the clouds started to thicken up this afternoon, and we did in fact see a snow flurry or a snow shower in a couple of spots this afternoon, but it of course did not lead to any sort of accumulation, and now the radar is pretty quiet. A couple of flurries here and there, but you know, the atmosphere is so dry in the lowest several hundred feet that a lot of this has been evaporating before it reaches the ground. So that'll be the case for a lot of tonight. You might see a stray snowflake, but with this dry of a lower level of the atmosphere, the moisture just has a hard time reaching the ground. Temperatures this evening, it's chilly. It's nothing too unusual, though, for this time of the year. Zooming in on our local area here at 7:30, 34 in Youngstown, 35 Pittsburgh, 36 in Columbus. We have some mild air down across the southern states, and lots of chilly air, as you would expect, up north. And look at those temperatures up in Canada. Here's our color bar up here. You're seeing some of the Northwest Territories and into North Central Canada with temperatures down to 20 to 30 below zero. The cold air is gathering, getting ready to pounce. No, we're not going to see that kind of air mass invade the U.S. anytime soon. Any chunks of this cold air that comes south will be modified quite a bit in the foreseeable future. Speaking of the foreseeable future, as we head into tonight, this weak disturbance pivots through. There's actually going to be a little bit of lake enhancement or lake effect, if you will, little fingers of snow shower activity up across parts of Ashtabula County in particular, into Geauga County as well. It's going to be a cold night. We'll drop down into the mid-20s overnight. Tomorrow, not much sun. There can be some intervals here and there, but overall the flavor of the day tomorrow is clouds. By midday, we're still in the mid-30s. We'll get into kind of the 39 to 41 range in most spots tomorrow afternoon. Best chance of seeing more decent intervals of sun will be from mid-afternoon right through sunset at a little before 5 o'clock. And then tomorrow night, cold again. A lot of places will try to drop down into the 20s during our Tuesday night. Wednesday promises to be a sunnier day. Here's 10 o'clock in the morning, and we may not see too many clouds at all. Much better day Wednesday, already up to 40 by 10 in the morning. And I think we're well on our way to about 50 by Wednesday afternoon. So here's a futurecast over the next few days, showing you, again, pretty cloudy day for tomorrow. Then as we get into tomorrow night and into Wednesday, the sky clears as high pressure drifts right over my head, over there. And you'll notice our isobars by Wednesday are starting to get kind of close together out across the Midwest. The breeze is going to start to pick up here on Wednesday. And then here's Thanksgiving morning at about 10 o'clock as you're watching the Macy's parade. I would expect there to be showers in Chicago and St. Louis and Tulsa, heading up towards Detroit on Thursday. But around here, I think we're dry. It's not going to be as bright and sunny on Thursday for Thanksgiving, but still a very, very nice day coming up for the holiday with warm temperatures. You know, we're talking about temperatures getting into the mid-50s on Thursday. Now let's take a look at the longer range as we go through time here. Going to fast forward to Friday's front. Here's the GFS model Friday, showing our best chance of showers in the afternoon on Friday. If you're doing some Black Friday shopping, wouldn't expect there to be too many issues first thing in the morning, but you can run into some showers starting around lunchtime. These will get out of the way by Friday evening. We still have a couple of local teams playing playoff football, and those games are Saturday. I would expect us to be dry Saturday. Now, it's interesting, the forecast as we go into this last portion of the weekend and into Monday. Here's the GFS. It has a pretty decent area of low pressure down here across Arkansas with moisture streaming north, and it says that we might cloud up as early as Sunday morning. That's the GFS. I'll show you the European model here, and it has kind of a different idea. It suppresses everything off to the south so that we stay fairly sunny on Sunday. This is the Sunday morning, but here's Sunday afternoon. If the European's right, it's a nice day overall. And then by Monday, the European still keeps us dry, whereas the GFS brings in the rain. So we've got our forecast challenges a week out. You know, this isn't too uncommon for a 7-day forecast for day 7 to see some dramatic model differences, and you see that playing out here with a war between the GFS and the European model. No matter which way you slice it, Saturday is going to be a nice day, although chilly and then we'll have to keep an eye on what happens Sunday and into Monday. All right, the longer range, this is the 7 to 14-day outlook off the GFS Ensemble model, showing a pretty cold start to December, particularly in the middle of the country. Now, it's interesting, the model has been backing off the cold across our part of the country. This had a colder look to it a couple of days ago for the same time period. Now it definitely wants to put the center of the cold out here. So I think December is going to start on a chilly note, but not bone-chilling cold, especially if the model trends continue. Overall, December is still expected to be a warmer than average month. This is the climate model for the month of December. I think it's a little underdone with the cold down here. I would expect it to be deeper shade of blue as far as the anomalies go out across the southern plains. And this is going to be a real, blowtorch of a month compared to the averages in much of Canada and the northern tier of the U.S. And around here, our December forecast is for the month to be about maybe 3 to 4 degrees above average. There's going to be chilly days. It's going to snow here and there. But December overall, not looking too bad as far as temperatures go. We'll reduce our chances for a white Christmas, but way too early to start putting much speculation into that. Thanks for watching the Monday Night Weather for Weather Geeks. I'll see you tonight on 21 News at 11 o'clock. Have a great night, and look for my morning weather briefing on my weather blog, ericwfmj.com, at about 9:30 tomorrow morning.